In a world that's constantly racing, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and disconnected. But what if you could take a step back and reclaim the peace and joy that come with living more slowly, intentionally, and mindfully? Today, we're diving into 10 simple ways you can embrace slow living starting right now. Whether you're looking to reduce stress, create more space for joy, or simply find balance, these tips can transform your daily life. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for the last one. It might just be the most life-changing tip yet. If you're ready to make life more meaningful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing to Minimalist Radin, you'll get more tips, inspiration, and guidance to help you live a simpler, calmer, and more intentional life every week. Before we dive into the tips, let's take a moment to define what slow living really means. At its core, slow living is about consciously choosing to move through life with intention. It's the opposite of rushing through your days on autopilot or constantly chasing the next thing on your to-do list. This lifestyle encourages you to prioritize quality over quantity, whether that's in your relationships, your work, or even the things you buy. It's about embracing simplicity and finding joy in the little things, like savoring a home-cooked meal, listening to the sounds of nature, or having an uninterrupted conversation with a loved one. But why is slow living important? In today's world, where we're constantly bombarded with distractions and pressured to stay busy, slowing down helps us reconnect with ourselves, with others, and with what truly matters. It's a way to reduce stress, live more authentically, and even appreciate life more deeply. Think of it as a mindset shift. Instead of trying to do more, you focus on doing what truly adds value to your life. Slow living isn't about abandoning ambition, it's about aligning your actions with your values. Now let's jump into the tips. Tip number 10. Mindful mornings. Start your day with mindful mornings. Instead of immediately rushing into the chaos of emails, notifications, or the endless to-do list, give yourself a peaceful head start. Here's why this matters. How you begin your day often sets the tone for everything that follows. Mindful mornings are about creating a small ritual to ground yourself. It could be as simple as sitting with your coffee or tea without distractions, feeling the warmth of the cup in your hands, and savoring the flavors. You could also take 5 minutes to meditate, journal, or practice deep breathing. Why does this work? Studies show that mindfulness practices in the morning can reduce stress, improve focus, and even boost your mood for the rest of the day. It's like giving your mind and body a gentle, good morning, instead of hitting them with a cold splash of hustle. So, take a moment to slow down. When you start your day with intention, you're not just embracing slow living, you're inviting peace and clarity into your life, right from the start. Tip number 9. Disconnect from technology. Disconnect from technology. Let's face it, our phones, tablets, and laptops have become inseparable parts of our lives. While technology has its benefits, it can also trap us in a cycle of constant notifications, comparison, and overwhelm. Setting aside specific times to unplug from your devices isn't just a break from screen time, it's a chance to reconnect with yourself, with loved ones, and with the present moment. Think about it. When was the last time you enjoyed a meal without scrolling on your phone or went for a walk without earbuds? The logic here is simple. When we step away from technology, we free our minds from overstimulation. Studies show that excessive screen time can increase stress and decrease focus. By disconnecting, even for short periods, we allow our minds to reset and create space for clarity and creativity. Here's how you can start. Establish no tech zones in your day, like during meals. an hour before bedtime, or while spending time with family or friends. You can also try a digital detox for a day or weekend to fully recharge. Remember, slow living is about being present. And you can't truly be present if your attention is split between your screen and the world around you. So, take a step back. Put your phone down. And let yourself fully engage with life's simple joys. Tip number 8. Simplify your space. Simplify your space. Have you ever noticed how much lighter and more focused you feel in a tidy room compared to a cluttered one? That's no coincidence. Our physical environment has a profound impact on our mental state. Decluttering your home is about more than just having a neat space. It's about creating an environment that brings you peace and allows you to focus on what truly matters. When you clear away the unnecessary, you make room for the things that spark joy and reflect your values. Here's why this works. Clutter can be mentally exhausting. Even if we don't realize it. It's like visual noise that constantly demands our attention. By simplifying your space, you reduce this noise, which can lead to a calmer mind and a sense of control over your surroundings. Start small. Choose one drawer, shelf, or corner and declutter it. Ask yourself, do I use this? Does it bring me joy? Does it align with the life I want to create? Let go of items that no longer serve you and embrace the power of less. Beyond tidying up, consider how you can create a serene environment. Add a cozy throw, soft lighting, or a few plants to breathe life into your space. The goal isn't perfection, it's creating a home that feels like a sanctuary. A place where you can unwind and recharge. Simplifying your space is a powerful step toward slow living because it reminds us that we don't need more things to live a fulfilling life, just the right ones. Tip number 7. Slow down your meals. In our busy lives, eating often becomes an afterthought, grabbing something on the go, scarfing down lunch at our desks, or multitasking while eating dinner. But here's the thing. Food is more than fuel. It's an experience that deserves our full attention. When you take time to prepare and savor your meals, you're not just feeding your body, you're nourishing your mind and spirit. Start by being intentional about how you cook. Even something as simple as chopping vegetables can become a meditative act if you're fully present. Once you're ready to eat, put away your devices and distractions. Focus on the colors, textures, and aromas of your food. With each bite, take a moment to truly taste and appreciate the flavors. Notice the sweetness, the spice, the richness. It's a simple way to bring mindfulness into your daily life. The science backs this up. 2. Eating slowly can improve digestion, help you tune into your body's hunger signals, and even enhance your enjoyment of the meal. Plus, it's a wonderful opportunity to connect with loved ones if you're sharing the table. Think of your meals as little pockets of joy in your day, an invitation to pause, reset, and savor not just your food, but the moment itself. So, the next time you sit down to eat, remember, there's no rush. Let your meal be a celebration of slow living. Tip number 6. Nature walks. Take nature walks. There's something truly magical about stepping outside and immersing yourself in the natural world. Whether it's a quiet stroll in a park, a walk along a beach, or a hike in the woods, spending time in nature has a way of grounding us and reminding us of life's simplicity. Nature naturally operates at its own slow, steady rhythm. The trees grow quietly, the wind rustles through leaves, and the waves lap against the shore, all at their own pace. When we walk in nature, we tune into this rhythm, and it has a calming effect on our minds and bodies. Science shows that spending even 20 minutes outdoors can lower stress hormones, improve mood, and boost creativity. It's not just exercise, it's therapy. The fresh air. The sounds of birds. The sunlight filtering through trees, all of it works together to help us feel more connected to the world around us. The beauty of nature walks is that they don't require anything fancy. You don't need expensive gear or a specific destination, just step outside. And while you're walking, resist the urge to multitask. Put your phone away. Leave your headphones at home. And simply focus on the moment. Notice the textures, the smells, the tiny details that often go unnoticed. Nature walks are a simple yet powerful way to embrace slow living. They remind us to pause, breathe deeply, and reconnect, not just with the earth, but with ourselves. Tip number 5. Practice gratitude. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to focus on what we don't have or what's not going well. But slowing down and practicing gratitude can shift your perspective and bring more joy into your life. Take a moment each day, whether it's in the morning, before bed, or during a quiet moment in your day, to reflect on what you're thankful for. It doesn't have to be something big. It could be the warmth of your morning coffee, the kindness of a friend, or even the beauty of a sunset. Gratitude is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. By consistently focusing on the positives in your life, you're training your brain to look for the good, even during challenging times. Studies show that practicing gratitude can improve mental health, increase resilience, and even enhance relationships. One way to make this practice a habit is to keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Over time, you'll have a collection of moments that remind you of the abundance in your life. Another approach is to express your gratitude to others. A simple thank you note, a heartfelt compliment, or a kind word can brighten someone else's day and yours. 2. Practicing gratitude is one of the easiest and most impactful ways to embrace slow living. It helps us appreciate the present moment and recognize that, even in the midst of life's chaos, there is so much to be thankful for. Tip number 4. Engage in hobbies. In our busy lives, it's easy to put off activities we love in favor of work or responsibilities. But dedicating time to hobbies is one of the best ways to embrace slow living and reconnect with what brings us joy. Whether it's painting, gardening, reading, knitting, or even something like photography or cooking, hobbies give you an opportunity to immerse yourself in the present moment. When you engage in something you're passionate about, time seems to slow down. You're not rushing to check things off a list or worrying about what's next. Instead, you're fully present in the process. Why is this so important? Hobbies allow you to tap into a state of flow, where you're so absorbed in an activity that you lose track of time. This state of mind has been shown to reduce stress, increase happiness, and even improve cognitive function. The key is to make time for these activities. No matter how busy you are, set aside an hour each week, or even a few minutes each day, to do something you enjoy purely for the sake of enjoyment. Don't worry about being perfect or productive, just focus on the experience. Engaging in hobbies is a beautiful way to slow down, express your creativity, and cultivate joy in your life. It's an invitation to pause, explore, and embrace the present moment. One brush stroke, plant, or page at a time. Tip number 3. Create a relaxing evening routine. In today's world, many of us tend to finish our day in a rush, often still glued to our screens or dealing with last-minute tasks. But winding down with intention is crucial for embracing slow living and setting yourself up for a restful night's sleep. A relaxing evening routine helps you transition from the busyness of the day to a peaceful night. It signals to your body and mind that it's time to slow down. You can start by dimming the lights and turning off electronics at least an hour before bed. The blue light from screens can interfere with your body's natural sleep cycle. So this simple act of unplugging can be a game changer. Consider incorporating calming activities like journaling, where you can reflect on your day and clear your mind before bed. Writing down your thoughts can help release any lingering stress, making it easier to sleep peacefully. Or you could take a warm bath with relaxing scents like lavender or chamomile. The warmth helps relax muscles and signals to your body that it's time to rest. Yoga or gentle stretching is another great way to unwind. Focus on deep breathing as you move through slow stretches. It's an excellent way to release tension and promote relaxation. The key here is to find what works best for you. Your evening routine doesn't need to be long or complicated. It just needs to be something that helps you transition from the demands of the day to a calmer state. Creating this time for yourself will not only improve your sleep but also nurture your overall well-being. Remember, slow living isn't just about slowing down during the day. It's about creating peaceful transitions between the chapters of your life, including the shift from day to night. Tip number 2. Connect with loved ones. Connect with loved ones. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to let relationships take a backseat to work, errands, and other obligations. But meaningful connections are at the heart of slow living, and they're one of the most rewarding aspects of life. Spending quality time with family and friends, without distractions, helps deepen bonds and bring joy into our lives. This means being fully present, putting away your phone, turning off the TV, and giving your undivided attention to the people who matter most. Whether it's a casual phone call, a heartfelt conversation over coffee, or a cozy dinner at home, these moments are essential for nurturing connections. Why is this so important? Strong social connections have been linked to improved mental and physical health, greater happiness, and even a longer life. It's not about how often you see each other, but the depth of the time spent together. Those small, meaningful interactions, like laughing with a friend, cooking together, or sharing a heartfelt conversation, are what truly enrich our lives. So, take time to slow down and invest in the people you care about. Whether it's a family game night, a simple walk with a friend, or even sending a thoughtful message to someone you haven't spoken to in a while, these moments matter. Remember, slow living isn't just about slowing down your own pace, it's about sharing those moments with others and creating memories that last. Finally, tip number 1. Embrace imperfection. In a world that constantly pushes us toward perfection, whether it's on social media, at work, or in our personal lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of striving for an ideal that's simply unattainable. But here's the truth: life isn't perfect. And neither are we. And that's okay. Embracing imperfection is about letting go of the need to control every aspect of our lives. It's about accepting that mistakes will happen. Things won't always go according to plan. And that's perfectly normal. In fact, it's often the messiness of life that leads to growth, learning, and unexpected moments of joy. Why is this so powerful? When we let go of perfectionism, we free ourselves from constant stress, self-criticism, and unrealistic expectations. We give ourselves permission to be human, to make mistakes, to be vulnerable, and to enjoy the process rather than obsess over the outcome. This shift in mindset brings peace, greater happiness, and contentment. So, start small. Let go of one thing today that you've been trying to make perfect. Whether it's a project at work, your home, or even your personal appearance. Focus on the effort, the experience, and the growth instead of the result. Remember, slow living isn't about creating a flawless life, it's about embracing life as it comes, with all its imperfections. And in doing so, you'll find more joy, freedom, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Thanks for watching. I hope these tips inspire you to embrace slow living in your life. Remember, it's all about finding joy in the journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own slow living tips in the comments below. Until next time, take care and slow down.